Something I could strafe under it, but that's crazy, dude. I hate when he does that shit. I don't understand why though. Like, is it because I throw the dagger? I don't think it is, but I don't really know either. Like, whatever, dude. I should just rolled it instead of trying to greed the unsheathed duck, but oh well. Like, it might... Like, I don't know, it's so weird, because, like, I don't really ever see that. I knew he can do it. I kind of forgot he does the ground slam after, so... I guess that's a nice little refresher. Not such a nice refresher, but... does make me remember now. But I think it's because, like, he does Tornado, and then I throw the dagger after to upkeep poise, but it's like a... It's like the timing of the dagger or something. I don't know. Something weird. And he just does one tornado and cancels it, and then does the drag, which drag kind of sucks to dodge a lot. Unfortunate. Oh well. It's only like 15 minutes at that point, I think, so. I'm gonna try something though, I'm curious. Because it'd be really convenient if I could just buy a bunch of throwing daggers now, too, and not have to come back.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Carlin.
4, okay, so I'm not pick. Oh, wait, I didn't sell the rune. So I say 4 throwing daggers is pretty pathetic. 14 is still pretty pathetic, too, though. How many do I use in Stormville? We just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for wiggle room 7. So we could probably buy 10 arrows instead of 20. And save some money there. Oh well.
Have they, sir, but you. I can play turning root to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with...
It is really tempting to go kill Margaret with the club, though. Not gonna lie. Excuse me. Oh, I totally missed this. I'm really sorry, but no, but thanks for busting the run. It was a little while ago, but I still appreciate it. Sorry I missed that. Can you use Flail at R1? Yeah, because 18 dex, I think. But you would need Great Rune. So it's like, man, what if I could use something other than the Uchi that's still really good? My first thought was Balls, of course, but that requires a lot more setup than Uchi. I don't really think the route needs that much work. I don't really love the beginning, but I think it's just because it's the same as my previous routing for most runs. Whereas, like, if you watch the Battle Axe run, it was a bit different, because I go to the Urnia first and kill the Crystallian with the axe. And then in this, we just do the same, like, Golden Vow, Blue Dancer, Vectus route. Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to land on that guy. Nice baby jump, dude. Auto splitter worked that time. I don't know why it's only working sometimes. What did Torrent take fall damage from before? Oh, the previous drop, I guess. Forgot about that. For the assassin cave. I was worried he was gonna die there, which would have been bad. Not sure if those rules are in effect, but that will in the future count as a hit, I believe. So, and like, honestly, Torrent never dies, dude. But he almost did there. He might have had like a sliver of health left. But yeah, I just needed to heal earlier, I guess. Is oh, excuse me. Torrent, you can heal him by like resting at a grace heals him, or drinking a flask heals him a little bit, or feeding him roa fruit, raisins, or whatever, roa raisins, that also heals him. So it's kind of really annoying to feed him raisins because he munches on them a lot, and you're really slow that whole time. So the best way is just to like drink your flask or rest if you can, but I try to do neither of those things very much because it's like if I rest I lose time, which like it doesn't really matter that much, but it's nice to be quicker. Um but yeah, the flasks aren't bad either. They just don't heal him for a whole lot, as you probably saw. So I guess I rested to heal him just then, but yeah, it heals him enough to save him, so gotta do it. But I didn't realize I took fall damage there. It was 20 minutes to get out of Godric, not 15. It's already at 13 minutes. And I still need to, I don't think that guy actually saw me. Definitely smelled me, though. Wow, dude, nice. Classic, click on leave. Yeah, we gotta go through Stormveil and still get a round table and stuff. What's up, buddy? Can't sleep? Hate to hear that. I understand. What time is it for you right now? I didn't sleep super great last night, so I'm pretty tired too. Plus, my eye is like kind of fucked up or something, and it's like giving up on me. Midnight, okay. 2 months, damn, dude. Do you have any idea what it might be? I feel like a lot of times it's like I don't even know. I mean, screens obviously don't help, but I'm on my screen all the time, so. But that certainly doesn't help me sleep. Probably should read a book before bed. Yeah, sometimes it's like food and stuff people eat. but I have, like, it could be anything, dude. Good sleepy, but I'm not that kind of sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know, I'll be really tired. I'm like, man, I'm so tired, I'm exhausted. And then I lay in bed and I'm like, wow, I'm wide awake, even though I'm, like, exhausted. I know what you mean. It sucks. I don't know, like, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I mean, I guess you could, like, buy melatonin and try, but that's really all I got. I used to take melatonin a lot, but I've heard that it's not good to take it every night because then your body kind of starts to rely on it and it stops producing its own melatonin. But, like, what do I know? Been waking up early, so sleep late. Interesting, yeah. I usually only wake up early when I'm, like, excited to wake up early, or if I like have something I'm stressing about.
To determine if you had, it seems
Like, for me, the tournament matches on the weekend have, like, fucking annihilated my sleep. I get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep and I wake up at like 6 a.m. after I go to bed at 2 or something. And then I just can't sleep because I'm so stressed. So I go practice for a little while, I take a shower, get some food, practice a bit more, and then it's usually match time by that point. It's weird, like, I don't understand why people will just have issues where they just randomly wake up super early. It happens to my brother sometimes too, and I don't know why. Although I guess he works every day, so it's a little different for him. Bacon? That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I guess maybe you could, I need to switch my flasks. I don't know. You could, can't really just unfreeze it, huh? I don't know. Yeah, microwave maybe? Usually whenever I've had bacon, we get like some cheaper microwave bacon that's really easy to deal with. But honestly, at my, like where we currently live, my partner and I don't really make a whole lot of bacon. We put it in potato soup, but like that's kind of it. We don't really have it that often. I had a lot more in my house though, when I lived with my parents. Yeah, microwaves are pretty loud, that's true. Microwaves do have like a mute feature, which is pretty cool, but it doesn't like mute the sound the microwave makes. It just mutes the beeping, which is still nice, but it's sometimes not enough to use it, you know? I live with someone. It's it's a lot, but it's fun when you have someone care enough to live with. Nah, you get used to it. It's scary at first, but you get used to stuff like that after a little while. Because I was the same way. But it's not too bad. You'll get used to it, I promise. Oh my... This game is garbage, dude. Can you leave? I need to poop. No. You'll like... I don't know, it just... After a while, like, I was the same way at first, but... Like, I don't know, you just kind of get used to it. Like, everybody has to do it at some point. So you just... Like, man, I need to take a shit. Okay, I guess I'll just go to the bathroom and do it. You know? Like, it's not really... I don't know. Like, I don't even think about it anymore.
Come on. What? Stay back. Make it tarnished.
Wow. Another clink on the wall. Yeah, true, actually. Women do not poop, so problem solved right there. I don't know. I obviously, like, everybody has different thoughts and opinions on it. I'm one of those people that, like, really does not care that much. So, like, at least for me, it's easy to be like, oh yeah, it just doesn't matter. But I think some people, like, there are some people out there who are, like, a little more, I don't want to say weird about it, but they're more conscious about it, maybe, is the right word. And you might just be one of those people, and that's fine. Nice one, dude. So, like, if that's the case, then, like, it sucks, but I think it might just be one of those things you have to get over / get used to, but, like, I don't know. Let's tell you PM pull aggression. Okay, that's actually kind of crazy. I've never heard about that before. That is kind of crazy. But you can always, like, if it's a sound thing, you can always turn on the fan in the bathroom. Which, of course, doesn't fix it, but it certainly helps a little bit. Give Febreze if it smells. I think my college can afford fans in the bathroom. Fair enough. I feel like it should be a standard, but I guess it's not always a standard. It's a good point. What's up, Sir Guy? Yeah, you can always poop outside, that's true. Normal place to poop, of course. To make crawl over your ass. True. Actually, good point. Yeah, no more pooping outside. I don't know. I mean, like, surely you'll eventually, like, you'll realize everyone does it and nobody really cares that much. And so you just kind of get used to it, but I don't know. Everybody's different, so maybe that won't work. Hopefully it will, but you never know, I guess. Cats snoring, nice. It's always really funny when cats get the zoomies and then they're, like, tired 5 minutes later. I guess that's how it works. I'm sure if I ran around a room for 20 minutes screaming, I'd probably get pretty tired too. Nice. We kind of want some cats, but our landlord doesn't allow us to have pets. Like, it's against the rules, so we do not have any cats right now. We've talked about getting one when we move, though. But we'll see what happens. Pets can be a lot to take care of. More so dogs than cats, but still. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can almost understand why you don't allow pets. More so for apartments than renting a house, but I don't know. I guess it's for, like, preventing damage, potentially. Like, I know my previous roommate did not really clean up after his dog a lot, so we had, like, a ton of mud in the house and stuff. Which, like, we moved out, and he paid us our portion of the, not the down payment, but the other thing you put on apartments, the security deposit. So, like, I can understand it from that perspective of, like, we don't want excessive damage from a pet or something. But that's mostly because someone's not taking care of their pet. If people do take care of their pets, it's not a problem at all. Like cats, yeah, cats are pretty chill. I guess they could like scratch walls and stuff, but that's about it. He did it again. 2 runs in a row, you absolute bastard. Parrot? Yeah, it's true. Parrots are sick, dude. I want a parrot. Should probably cast Golden Bow before phase 2. That is quite possibly the worst way this could have gone. Alright. That was a pretty damn early roll, that's for sure. Nice. So we can go ahead and go through here. Yeah, he did that stupid win cancel in phase 1 again. I wonder if it's just an input read on the throwing dagger though. Whatever it is, it's obnoxious. Is there quite an Reduvia best? Probably, yeah. Reduvia... I can't think of all the daggers right now, but Reduvia is probably the best. I can't really think of one that would just be better than that one. Misericord is really good for crits, obviously. I think Scorpion Stinger might be okay because it has the rod on it, but I think outside of the rod, it's not really that fantastic. Yeah, Misericord's pretty cool. It's like the go-to weapon for people who do RO1 runs because it has, like for parrying, it has good crits and you can put status on it. Which really helps a lot on those low damage kills, like Consort. Everybody that does RO1 Consort uses parrying plus like a bleed or cold Misericord, or like both or something. I don't know how you would get 2 without someone dropping it, but... I think the regular dagger is also pretty good. But its crit value is lower by 10, so people don't use it. But I think it's like higher damage maybe. Shorter range though, that's true. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could get 2. Like if you could farm one or something. Because for the base dagger, you can farm one and buy one. Yeah, pairing dagger cold is required, exactly. Like that's just the thing on him. Because for PCR, at least, it's a lot easier to parry him than fight him, I think, for most people, because from what I can tell, the parry timings aren't really too bad, and having to actually fight that boss is kind of not a great experience in phase 2. And so by parrying, you kind of reduce a lot of that garbage. From my understanding. I got the sleep arrows, right? Okay, good. I don't think there's any other daggers that are crazy good. I don't think the DLC added many. They added like what, main ghost or whatever it's called. But like it's just another parrying dagger pretty much. Although I think you can pair or power stance it with thrusting swords, which is cool. Kind of like the like katana dagger, whatever it's called. That one might be decent too because it has bleed. Probably any dagger with a base status is also pretty good. So Reduvia has base bleed. The like katana dagger also has base bleed. It's probably decent as well because you can double status on it, which is always, at least not always, but it's usually pretty good. I'm curious how good Crystal Knife is, because it's, I believe it's a somber knife, but it's, like, it is a dagger without status. It's probably not great. Let's go get Dectus. Oh yeah, Fire Knight Short Sword. I forgot about that one. I have no idea how strong that one is. It's probably not terrible since Fire Knight Greatsword is like one of the best weapons in the game, but I don't know. It's probably not like crazy. It is a dagger, but yeah, it's probably of the better daggers. Oh, I forgot the Fetid pocketbook again, dude. Fuck me, man. Forget this every time. Excuse me. Just gonna borrow that real quick. It is one of those weird things though where Fire Knight's short sword is called short sword, but it's actually a dagger. It's like the golem halberd being a colossal weapon and not a halberd. Sinkadea. I think Sinkadea is decent, actually. I think that one's pretty good. Although it is Sunbird, so you can't put sass on it. Ideal weapon setup is literally just Starfist, dude. For every run, Starfists. No question. If you weren't to do Starfist, though, Uchi's really good. Uchi with Blood Flame Blade is good. That's what we use at the beginning. Carrion Slicer is also quite good, but you miss out on the status and the staggers, so it kind of falls a tier below because of that. But yeah, Slicer, the damage on Slicer is really solid. But yeah, I mean, just Starfist. Like, that was a horrible jump. Come on, man. Like, Starfists are the best weapon in the game, and it shows whenever you do, like, any run. Even if you're doing, like, if you were to do RO1 plus 0 no status, you would just use Iron Balls instead. Like, that's just how it goes. You could maybe argue Serpent Hunter on that one, but you still get so much more damage output from Iron Balls. More staggers, more punish openings, more everything. Yeah, I'm trying to think, but like, for RO1 plus 0, Starfists are the best. I would say, I haven't fully routed Uchi or Carrion Slicer, but they're probably similar, but Slicer, your damage is probably higher with Slicer, but you don't get status effects or staggers, so it's overall worse, but I haven't fully tested either, so. Server Hunter, special place for you? Yeah, Server Hunter's really good, but I do like it, and it does have the good spear moveset, so I do quite like it a lot, actually, because it's very strong, and it's very fun, and it has the not bad moveset. But that being said, it still, like, has fewer punishes than Starfist's, because it's not the Fist moveset, and it doesn't have status, so. It is really good, though. That's for sure. I mean, it is one of the meta routes for Hitless for a reason, you know, it is still very strong. I would imagine it's not bad on this run, but probably not better than Slicer and Blood Flame Blade Uchi, just because it, like, you won't have as much damage as Slicer, and you won't have the status with Uchi. But yeah, pretty much anything with a little bit of status would be good. Starfist, Uchi, those both have status. Anspers. Oh, I need the Grace here. Anspers not bad on this, but it really lacks the damage. It has all of the status, but it just lacks the damage. What's up, King Arthur? Yeah, nothing beats Starfists. Finals is Romana plus Millennium. I did a run earlier, I got it first try, which was cool. I'm still gonna practice both of those bosses a bit more though, because obviously they're both... Millennia is really tricky. Romana's not too bad, but I need to make sure I'm clean with her. This is not where I meant to go either. Holy moly, I'm grieving. It's fine. And I'm really hoping Spectre and I do not tie break. Or tie, because I don't have to do tiebreakers. They're just... They're boring, dude. Not boring, but like, I just don't want to do it. Yeah, if you were doing like a no status effect, then Server Hunter would be a good choice on no status effect. Balls would probably be better, and maybe Slicer, but Server Hunter would be really good on that one too. No, we changed that a while ago, actually. Originally it was going to be faster, who was faster, but now it's a little more complicated. Basically, you both pick a boss that you fought during one of the weeks, and both players go fight both bosses, and whoever stays hitless, or whoever has fewer hits wins. If you tie again, you just continue that over and over pretty much. Once you, well, if you tie 5 times, you put your game on new game 7, and then you keep going, just to make your fights harder. But the downside is we're very limited with our with our boss picks, excuse me, because we have to pick one of the bosses from one of the routes that was required. So like if I went and killed Onze this week, I could not pick Onze because he's not required. So your boss options are severely limited. Plus on top of that, you use your character from the end of your run. So like if I pick Margit, we both have a +10 weapon, we're gonna one-shot him. Like, so there's, even within the limits, the options are very limited because of how strong we'll be, you know? So yeah, I really hope we just don't have to tie break, because we will go to new game 7. I feel pretty confident in that. Yeah, loop for the rest of my life, dude. Because the other thing with that is that I did not do the week that he did, and he didn't do the week that I did. So he never did Bees Champs, Placidusax, or Fortisax. I did all 3 of those. And I didn't do Jory or Midra, and he did both of those. So there's also that aspect where, like, I can't, like, I haven't routed those weeks. I'm gonna have to figure out a strat for Jory in case he picks Jory. And on top of that, I'm gonna have to go get my setup as best I can for Fias. Because then I can pick Fias, and he hasn't routed Fias. He'll have to find something for it, you know what I mean? Like, it sucks, but it's, like, that's just how it goes, I guess. So, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the way the tiebreakers work currently. I think the format is fine with, like, both pick a boss, fight said boss, like, both of you fight both bosses, and then whoever's hitless wins. After 5 rounds, go to new game plus 7. I think that's fine, but I think you should be able to pick any boss in the game, dude. Like, that'd be way more exciting. You know what I mean?
Now consider I'm not in love with you first.
Because then you can at least, like, try and trick your opponent. Or, like, catch them off guard. And be like, oh, I know this boss fight really well, so I'll pick this boss, and you don't. Plus, like, if you pick something like DTS, we're both gonna just cheese DTS, right? Like, I don't know. It's... There's not enough boss choices. So it's just... It sucks. In my opinion. Because there's seriously no reason for me to pick anything before, like... I shouldn't pick anything from the 80%. It's all 100% scripted with both of our weapons. I shouldn't pick anything. Moog, Nile. Like, if I want him to get hit, I have to pick either Fizz, Forzax, Plassey, which I won't even have my full setup for, or I pick something from the DLC, and I also take the risk of getting hit because I also have to fight bosses from the DLC. You know what I mean? Because, like, Patches, Radahn, Margit, Godric, Golden Godfrey. Golden Godfrey's not scripted, I guess, but Golden Godfrey, Morgott, like, Horlu, Radagon, Elden Beast, Gideon, all of that stuff is just fully scripted. It doesn't matter. So, I don't know. That's kind of like my huge big old rant about the tiebreaker. But I think it was kind of a last-minute decision that was made because speed was not as fair. But yeah, it's not my favorite thing ever. Because the other thing is Spectre's weapon needs a little bit less setup than mine. Or, like, I guess my setup is slower, really, because I choose safer strats than he does. Plus, his weapon is a little more powerful than mine. So he can blast through bosses a little faster. So yeah, basically, long story short, I hope we don't tie, because I don't have to do the tiebreaker. That's not what I meant to do. I guess that works. I need to go get some throwing daggers too. I don't know where I'm gonna use them, but I guess Golden Godfrey. Golden Godfrey, Morgott, Malekith. Maybe Horlu. We'll see. Radagon's almost fully scripted. I probably won't use any there. Unless shit really hits the fan, maybe. I guess I'll pick up the Dragon Moon Grease this time. I've forgotten the last, like, 5 runs or whatever. I don't even think I've done 5 runs to this point, actually. Oh my, and I forgot Mistwood too. Shit, dude. I'll go back to Mistwood at Duo, I guess. To get those arrows. That's so annoying. I keep forgetting 2 things on this run. The Fetid Pot Cookbook and Mistwood Merchant. There's only 2 things I really keep forgetting. Whatever.
I hereby take my hand. If I will pray.
Okay. So yeah, if I make it that far, I'll just go get after Fire Giant. Should have gotten a Grace over there too, but oh well.
I am Tanit Rias, a warrior. Perhaps will you join YX rise with us? And now you believe the drawing room, but be sure.
Okay, so let's put Endurance in the Physic. Don't need charge attacks here. We'll also this one in here. And we'll put Blood Flame Blade on. Great Rune. The Indomitable. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, Bloody Slash, which I don't really use here, but oh. Seriously, dude. Shut up, Blank. There's no need for all this. There's no need for that. That was a good stream, dude. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty damn good stream. But oh, oops. It's a good stream, but there's no need to think about it anymore. What's in the past is in the past. nice. I need to go get some throwing daggers too after red card, I guess. What are you looking at, bro? Out of here. This guy looks how I feel right now. Let's move one more over. So I'm gonna get some in just a minute going to DTS. My eyes are doing that thing where they're glazing over again. Maybe I should do Radon instead and just get unseen form. Sorry to disrespect you like that, Rykard, but you're just not it, bro. Nice. GG. Worst main boss in the game? Like if you're counting remembrances bosses? Honestly, out of the remembrances, like, I don't know, it's a hard question to answer because my answer is going to be different because I no-hit the game versus someone who's casually played the game like 2 or 3 times, right? I think if you're counting remembrances, I think the worst is probably Fire Giant for hitless. Rykard is like, Rykard's not that bad for hitless, but I don't think the fight's good. Like, I think Rykard's probably the worst actual fight because the issues with Fire Giant aren't really the fight itself. The Fire Breath on Fire Giant's really bad, and that's kind of his worst attack. Other than that, it's mostly just Arena. That's complete dog shit. So, but I think Fire Giant's probably the worst for hitless, but Rykard's probably the worst overall. If that makes sense. Here. Yeah, Fire Giant probably has the worst arena in the game. There's some pretty bad ones, but that one is exceptionally bad. And I'm gonna be honest, every single boss in Fire Giant's arena looks really, really bad. Especially Watchdogs. When you're doing randomizers, like, every boss in Fire Giant arena is terrible, but Watchdogs are really bad because they're, like, their jump attack, where they go in the air and slam the ground, is a little bit delayed depending on the slope, and it also can double hit you. So, like, you can just get one shot by it in that arena. It's so bad. He started to kill himself? Nice. I didn't know that. That's pretty good. I mean, even Fire Giant can kill himself in his own arena. Honestly. It's insane. He can roll on top of a tree stump, get stuck in the falling animation, and fall to his death. It's so fucking dumb, dude. Like, it's actually so stupid. That arena, I don't know why they made that. It is so bad. Like, the unbreakable tree stumps, the random little, like, rock formations, the slope, all of it is so bad. I cannot believe they decided to do that. Like, it is so bad. I think the Fire Giant fight itself isn't really that bad. It's mostly arena and then the Fire Breath. I don't really like the orbs that much, but they add a cool element to the fight, so it's understandable. It's up in the air, and oh yeah, if he goes up in the air and he goes down enough, yeah. I feel like I've heard that before, but maybe not. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because even, like, even stuff like that can happen, not exactly that, like a boss dying from fall damage, but like Godric can fall on you and hit you, and so can Melania, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's literally just trashy arena. Like, if Godric's on the stair and he does his attack where he jumps in the air and slams down with his axe, he can go high enough to cancel the attack before he hits the ground and then fall on top of you. And Melania with her jump in the air thrust, like, if she's up high enough and she does it, she can also fall on you if you're on a lower part of the arena. It's so dumb. I do not know why they have done this, but it happens, like, it happens, and there's a lot of really bad arenas. A lot of them are just too small, like Elden Beast Arena is too small, but the Godric thing, yeah. It happened to Lank a couple days ago. Maybe it's yesterday. I don't remember when, but it happened really recently to him. The Millennium one's pretty uncommon, though, because her arena is actually, like, pretty solid. It's mostly flat. I never realized how small the Elden Beast arena was until I've been practicing him so much and dropping an item in the middle of the arena, and his arena is really small for how big he is and how much he swims around. It's honestly incredible. Like, he needed a Placidusac size arena, and even then I don't think that's big enough. Yeah, it's pretty small. Like, it's a big arena, but in relation, bro. In relation to Elden Beast and how much he swims around, it's a pretty small arena. Yeah, Plasty actually has a really good arena. It's probably one of the best arenas in the game. That's gonna hit the... Yep. Trying to think of other good arenas. Like, another example of terrible arenas, of course, another example, is the, all of the BBK arenas are terrible. I say all, and there's only two, but both of the BBK arenas are absolute garbage. Like, it's just stairs all over the place. It's terrible. There's a lot of really bad arenas in this game. Even in the DLC, like, you would think Midra's arena is pretty cool, but then there's this meme where he's, like, on slightly different elevation. And it's like, well, you get memes because of that slight elevation difference. Got on PC and fought them in other arenas, yeah. BBKs are really fun fights. I really like both of their movesets, but the arenas are so bad. I don't really need anything else equipped, I don't think. So we'll just go to a DTS. The Garank arena, like the Garank NPC arena, is really bad. Malekith's arena is cool, and I think it's very, very cool and unique how Malekith interacts with his own arena, but it definitely causes some memes, which is kind of annoying. Radagon's arena is pretty good, honestly. Yeah, until he despawns in a pillar. Which, to be fair, is not... Like, it's not uncommon for that to happen, but it's not common either. Like, I think I've only seen it once or twice myself with all the practice I've done. But I also kind of try to pull him away from the pillars a little bit. But my brother actually saw it on his first playthrough, which was really funny. I think he killed Malekith on that attempt too, which was really cool. Yeah, more often than I'd like to, yeah. There's also... This one's probably one I see more often. When he does Destined Death next to a pillar, sometimes the hitbox moves is... I don't know why, like if his butt is in the pillar, the hitbox from Destined Death gets moved closer to his butt. Which doesn't make any sense because that's not where it's happening, but... That hitbox can get moved around some. Which is really, really annoying for dodging it. And then when he does the 3 projectiles into the big double spin, if he goes into a pillar, the spin, like your roll can get fucked up. Not your roll, but like If you roll it normally, you can get hit by it sometimes because it'll get blocked on a pillar or something and hit you. Or Lu has a pretty good arena. Morgott, same arena. It's a good arena. Golden Godfrey's arena is not great at all. Duo's arena is actually pretty cool. I will give them credit. Godskin Duo has a good arena. It's really big. It has all the pillars and stuff. It's cool, but it kind of has to be. It's arena for Rando. I guess it's okay. Other enemies are better in there than him, though. That's true. Hid with the pillars? Yeah. I had Godskin Duo in there once, and I used the pillars to hide as well. Oh. Oops. I'm just gonna go around, dude. A good bit of the dungeons have pretty solid arenas. Like the Tree Spirit dungeons, those guys have really nice big arenas. The Altus Hero's Grave has a nice arena. It's nice and big, high ceiling. It only has a Zamora in there, but it does have a really nice ceiling on it. Whereas like the Zamora in Mountaintops has a really short ceiling, which is kind of annoying. Sorry, DTS. I don't feel like fighting you right now, bro. Going off the cliff. I like the DTS fight, but it just feels a little bit wonky with Uchi, and I don't really feel like killing him right now with that. Sorry, little bro. Should be all I do here. Oh, I did forget to go get my talisman pouch. We will go do that then, I suppose. Anything else I forgot at round table? I guess I need the memory stone. Oh, get the black bow. Hello. Think, bro. I'm like just mindlessly running around, dude. Oops. Totally forgot about that. Very important item I will probably need. I don't need it, but it is really nice to have it, at least.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as much.
You don't think I need anything else from here, so I'll just go back. Yeah, we'll go to Mistwood after Fire Giant to get the arrows and the extra lilies. I probably won't need them, but just in case, it'll be nice to have them, I think. I think at this point I might just finish the run, dude, if I get hit somewhere. If I get hit, I'll probably finish the run. I'll just warp to Fire Giant, because that's a pretty sucky running section. My Fire Giant has gotten a bit better. Morgott, I feel pretty good about. I mean, it's just the hammer axe swing I'm worried about, but should be fine. But we'll see. I did do a new game 7 plus 0 kill on him. R1 plus 0 last night on Morgott, and it felt pretty good. Like it was a solid kill. It was with Starfist, but it was also no buffs or blood flame or anything, just the 4 talismans. I think my R1 button's not working out so well for me. Oh, no, I have Red Feather equipped. Yes. Nice. Kind of an awkward positioning there, like kind of against the wall, but it's just what happens when he opens with the backwards hop like that. Nice, dude. It's another run past Morgott. I've had I've had a lot of runs die to really stupid shit, but the main runs I've done, I've had 3. This is the 3rd one. One. Oh, okay, actually 4. Oh, no, that's fine. The first one died to Horlu. That was a good run. The next one died to Fire Giant, which is another pretty good run. And then the 3rd one died to DTS. And then this would be the 4th run, which was currently going. I also had one die to Godric earlier today, but the other ones have all died to like really dumb shit. Like I did a couple of goofing off with Grafted Scion that I died, and I jumped late against the wolf once and he killed me. Or like he hit me, killed the run. He didn't actually kill me. I went so early, dude. Probably shouldn't stand here with all the mosquitoes and stuff. Oh, shit, the Spirit Ring's right here, right? Okay, good. I was worried it was up another layer, and I was like, that's pretty bad if it is. What's up, girl?
Might I bend my name is the servant's day, but I swear my good father decided him. The servants have since come. I fear it's please. Would you mind in my soul wish, please? Then please deliver. Please can be stubborn.
Fair. So I guess we can just go kill her right now. And then we'll go kill it and get the fire thing, the rotten breath. Whoa, what's up, totally not Irina? How's it going?
Why on earth? I do not wish to cause anyone harm.
Nice one, dude.
The distant light. I'm so sorry, my dear.
Thank you. Probably should buff for that, make it a little faster. Or, like, less hits, really. Probably be about the same amount of time with the buffs. Oh my god, I thought that guy just looked at me. Okay, nice, dude. So far, so good. I don't think I've forgotten anything. We'll go to Mistwood after Fire Giant. Do need those for Fire Giant, though. It's not my music anymore, by the way. I don't know what this song is. It's not bad, though. I'm getting kind of hungry, though. Usually I finish stream before this point. Need to get seppuku also. Yeah, I think that's the last thing I really need is seppuku. I think I've gotten everything else other than Mistwood Merchant, which I will make a trip there. It is nice that we pretty much only need to set a bread feather one time with Bloody Splash. It's better than Gambit, obviously, but not the fastest still. So it is nice that we're gonna have seppuku for like all of the red feather setups except for one. Need to grab some golden tears or golden seeds also for more flasks. Should be able to get 8 for duo. 8 blue, 1 red. Which I don't think I need to use that 1 red, but I will have it just in case I do. Excuse me. That's pretty funny. So habitual, you're a bitch, you know? Goated lyrics right there, dude. At least I think that's what she said. That's pretty funny. I don't know what song this is. This is not my playlist anymore. We've moved on. But that was that was pretty funny. I'm sure she'll say it again. She'll probably say it soon here. So habitual, you're a little bitch, you know. Those are quite the lyrics, dude. I need to add this song to my playlist, dude. Oh, that's funny as shit, dude. So habitual, you're a little bitch, you know. Imagine getting hit with those in 2012, dude. That's really funny, dude. I really like that. I'm gonna add that song to my playlist just because I think that's so funny. I'm gonna have to go back to add it, but I'm gonna do it after this running section. Once I get to like Freezing Lake, I will. That is so funny. Oh, history. I need to get this seat up here. Oh, big lag. Let's go. I don't know why my game has been so laggy. I'm scared for like Fire Giant and Duo, especially. I guess Malekith also might be a little bad. So it should be 7 blue, and I'll switch one of my blue to red, or one of my red to blue. Still have 8. So you kind of want more for duo, just to be careful. Although I can do it with 7, but it's a little easier with 8. Okay, hang on. There we go. Like, this is not even something I want to listen to, dude. Seriously. I want to hear someone talk about bitches again. Dude, that song is pretty good. That was peak right there. Oh, guess who didn't get seppuku, dude? Glad I got Freezing Lake at least. Alright, Fire Giant. Please play nice, big boy. There's no need to cause any problems. We're all friendly here. gonna wait over here, actually. This is kind of a really shit spot for him to be in. And I got a bleed already, so it's also a really good sign. Of course. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't really like fighting on this slope here, but we might just have to. Just wait out the fireball again. Oh my god, why did I charge R2 right there? That was so stupid, dude. Should've gone a bit closer, I think. But it should still... Oh, that's quite bad. Well, we can try again on a stagger, maybe. Or rot. Yeah, it wasn't close enough, dude. Well, we have theorized, I don't really know if this is true or not, but that the dragon's head on Rotten Breath has a hitbox that also applies rot. So when you miss it, you kind of miss out on a lot of rot buildup and damage, which is why I did like 700 or something instead of the usual like 15 or 2,000 or whatever it usually is. Nice. How many sleep pots is that? 7. Okay, so yeah, we'll go to Mistwood, we'll go to Jarberg, get all the stuff from those places, and then we can keep going for duo. Yeah, I need to get closer to his hand, because you really have a lot of time on that sleep there. So I just need to make sure I'm really, like, on top of it, pretty much, to get the Rot proc guaranteed. Because I think I almost missed out on it last time, but I obviously definitely missed out on it right there. That was a good recovery, though. So I can't remember if it's 2 sleep pots for the second sleep or if it's more. So I just figured on a stagger would be the easiest solution. My hands are getting pretty sweaty now, of course. They feel all sticky and stuff. I hate it. Yeah, at this point, if I get hit somewhere, I'll just finish the run. No reason not to. So we're almost done anyway. And we could potentially get a new PB of 1, of course.
Well, you please. I'm angry.
Alright, Jarberg. I don't think I need Jarberg for duo, but it is nice to have it, because I will need arrows if I don't. PB's currently 2. I have two 2-hit runs. One was Horaloo Radagon, or Horaloo Elden Beast, really, and then one was Fire Giant Elden Beast. But those are the only 2 full runs I've done. So yeah, distance is Horaloo, number is 2. So like PB1 doesn't really mean a whole lot, honestly, but sure, I guess. It's progress, I suppose. I guess I don't need ritual pots anymore. I don't think I need this grace either, but I'll get it just in case.
This world and death are you to commit? Let my hand.
I'm getting pretty tired though. My eye, I think my eye is like tricking me into being tired because it feels like it's trying to close because it's a little swollen still, I think. I have no idea why. Oh boy, I jumped pretty damn early there. Okay, here we go. So let's move one more flask over. So we have 8. You guys saw me, but should be fine. Okay, so set up red feather. I got black bow, right? Yeah, I did, okay. I don't know why he does this. Alright, so that was super lucky. We're gonna let this hit a little bit of a higher number first. Well, that is not who was supposed to sleep there. Noble might wake up pretty soon. Holy fuck, I'm so lucky. That was really shit. Wow, dude. That is crazy. I knew I was a little late there, but I did not that was so stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Jeez Louise, dude. Whew. That's what we call not even close in the League of Legends world, actually. So, yeah, I don't know, not even close, dude. That's crazy. I should have died right there for that. That was such a shit attack to go for. The first one was fine, but the second one was really, really sketchy. And the thing is, if I back off there, I just roll the attack and then punish the second one and he dies to the rot, actually. But if I go for the attack, I think only one fist hit and he died to the rot after anyway. That was crazy. What a bad duo. That was a really bad duo. Oh my god. Oh, we take those, I guess. Now just Malekith, who I should be fine on Malekith, but I'm a little worried, because when I did New Game 7 kills the other night, I did get hits on Malekith, but... should be fine. Like, everything should just be fine, I think. Do I have any sleep pots left? I should have one, yeah. What do you mean? Like my damage was low or my attack hitbox was low? Because both were true, yes. Well, my damage is actually like, it's kind of normal. It's normally like that usually. I don't know if I missed that or not, but that felt wrong. Thanks for the follow, Lava. Appreciate it. I think I made that jump, but that's not usually how I line that up, so I just jumped out, panicked. I need to go get more mushrooms also. Because I have enough lilies, I just need mushrooms, because I need 2 sleep pots on Gideon, but that should be it. But yeah, pretty much that, like, I just wait till Noble summons, and then I hit him a couple times, but it's really, really far. Thank God, dude. It's about to scream. Thanks for the good luck, Miro. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Gideon's strat is a bit complicated, okay? All you need to know. So let me cook on this one, alright? Unless I fuck up, and then I will get cooked immediately after. It's kind of complicated. I didn't come up with it. Opai came up with it. It's a really, really nice strat, but it is very precise. So, well, maybe very is dramatic, but it is a little bit precise. But it's a pretty sick strat. It's like, it only takes like a minute and a half or something. So it's pretty cool. Basically, we throw one sleep pod, we bleed him, we sleep him for real, we madness proc him and deadly poison proc him twice, and then bleed him again. That's basically what it is, but it looks really stupid. Yeah, it's really fast actually. It's a very fast strat and it's really nice, and I'm a big fan of it. I would also be a big fan of not dying in this fight, but we'll see what happens. See how I'm feeling, I guess. My hands are really sweaty too. God. Nice. A little bit of greed there, but we take those. I need to take off my hoodie and wash my hands. I'll be right back.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames
Got a hand wash tag, dude.
will also burn the impenetrable thorns.
So before Goldfree or Godfrey, yeah, true. Oh, that is true, but no, I'm not doing poison. It would like, I don't know. Yes, you get a nice little break to chill out, but you also have to sit there and think about what you're about to have to do. Okay, so I need to go get mushrooms real quick. Actually, the other grace would have been faster, but whatever. And this, yeah, this is a lot nicer. It is a little bit tricky, but it's not really that hard, and it's really, really fast and requires basically no setup. And poison just, like, you're just sitting there for like an hour waiting. It's so dumb. Alright, dude. Any on pacers? Because that's what time it is right now. So, sleep first. Frenzy second, poison third. Grab the rune arc, I guess, just in case I die. Also certainly helps with on pace too, because you don't have to sit through a 5-hour Gideon cheese first. Okay, so Sleep Pod, Frenzy, Poison should be good. Surely will not screw this one up any way possible.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your strength to Lass. She'll take the throne. I guess how it hopes for us that we continue to strive unto eternity.
And we wait. Well, they don't hit his foot here. Never been so worried about hitting his foot before. Beautiful. Beautiful, dude. It's a Mega fan. Thanks for the good luck. What's up, John? What's up, Dark Souls Enjoyer? Whew. That's Gideon for you, dude. Yeah, it's a really sick strat. Shoutouts to Opie for it, who... No, Opie found it, but he told me to credit Distortion, because he never gets credit, so... Totally Distortion found that strat, dude. Yeah, it was Opie. He had a video on it. Dude, it's such a sick strat, dude. It's so cool. How's up, Vinny? Hopefully, dude, we'll see. I don't feel like 100% confident on the final 2 bosses still, but I feel pretty good about them. So surely I'm not going to eat my words in 10 seconds here. So Mike, yeah, 27th ball bosses run, yo. Oh, you found it? Okay, true, true, cool. Good to know the original creators here. Instead of that silly Opie guy. Dude, like, I'm so nervous, man, but like, what am I gonna do? I'm either gonna get hit or get the run. So just, who needs to be nervous? Phase 1 hit incoming. This would be funnier that way. Yeah, Opie's stealing all your strats, dude. Crushes your mixed diamonds? True. It's done both to me, so we'll see what happens here. Probably shouldn't be talking. I don't know why I didn't take that repose. That would have been fine. Nice lag, bro. It's where the real fight begins. Oh, that scared me.
Thy strength befits a crown.
Godfrey's animation going to second phase. Reset or makes his poise higher? No, it does not. Reset his poise. Boss fight is good when you could not play for a whole year and come back and no hit him first try. True. Wow, okay. So I didn't really expect this, but here we are at Elden Beast, which is the fight I feel the worst about on this whole run. Feel pretty good about it, but not great still. So, we'll see, dude. Now or never, that's what they say, right? What's up, Fetchery? What's up, Nova? Yeah, I mean, he's gonna Elden Stars for sure, but it just depends on what happens. Also, I need some space here. That should be it, right? Wait. And I got 2 shields. Ugh. Whatever. Cancel if you go to his left? No, it does not cancel if you go to his left. Not that I know of, at least. That's Black Flame Tornado, right? Okay. Be awkward if it didn't. Dagger? Oh my god, I thought he was gonna stagger one earlier. Oh boy. Nobody panic. Everything is under control. Calculated, yeah. Surely calculated, dude. Surely calculated. Surely not throwing. Someone fucking get me out. The nerves are clouding the brain of counting to 4 or 6 or whatever. I'm not getting this repost, I don't think. I was hoping to get an L-Star skip, dude. Oh my god, sorry about the ads, you guys. I'm an idiot. Let's go, dude. Nice, dude. GG, man. 0 needles, dude. Holy. Oh my god. What a scuffed run, dude. I can't believe that. Yeah, that was actually really good RNG, dude. Damn. The ad skip glitch, dude. True, true. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the ad, guys. I didn't even think about it. Dark Souls Enjoy, thanks for the follow. And Mike, thank you as well, dude. I appreciate it. Saints your S stock any percent? Your S stock any percent is probably as hard as this though, so you know. Who knows, dude? Dude, let's go, man. I can't believe it, dude. The duo was rough. The fire giant was okay. The the Radagon twice? Oh man, dude. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta open my Twitch dashboard. Nova, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. Mileka, I hope I said that right. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Wow, dude. E33 and so you can do another run, true. Next challenge, Lion, is gonna be all bosses plus DLC region locked. But of course, as the usual fashion, I'm gonna YOLO YOLO all great runes. I'm not gonna get it, but I'm gonna YOLO it at least. Dude, that's good shit right there. Yeah, 214. I mean, this was a pretty quick route. It was like 230-ish with the old Gideon strat, but this new one is sick. It's so good. Yeah, I'll go back to poker eventually, Lemon. What's up, Mid? What's up, Meta? Sorry if I missed anybody else in there, but that's sick, dude. This is awesome. I'm really happy I got this today. Even this week at all. But yeah, we'll YOLO all great runes, dude. Why not? Need to go get a couple things, but yeah, we'll do it. Oh, dude, that is so sick, man. No needles on Elden Beast. That I'm like giddy about that. Like I didn't even have to think that much. Just the flying needles, which are pretty easy. Good Elden Stars RNG as well. Damn, dude. And I saw the comment about whatever you said, Lemon. Yeah, he's tapped. Wow. I feel so good now. DLC bosses are cool, but I don't love doing DLC runs, honestly. But they're pretty cool. So yeah, the next goal. We're just doing a YOLO attempt. I'm not actually gonna grind out all great runes, R1 plus 0, but yeah, next run is all bosses plus DLC region locked. And then after that I'm gonna do Death's Poker. All base game bosses. And then after that, trilogy. Other than that, I don't really have any crazy plans. Yeah, Renala is scarier, but I'm gonna get hit on Melania, so I'm going to her first, of course. It's bargain violation. That's so funny. I'll have to go get the rock reese from Kaled also for Millennium Ogue. Okay, so I need someone who's done R1 plus 0 in here. What is the strat on Renala? Everything else, like, I can just fight, but what's the strat for Renala? Bruh. greatsword? What? No way, dude. You crouch poker? Oh. Oh, wait, that is like an actual thing we had in bingo, right, Lemon? Am I crazy? Oh, you mean like alabaster greatsword? I see. not, not the guts greatsword. Dude, damn, I'm really happy about that run. And I didn't lose the run to lag, which is pretty cool too. Even though I did lag in the middle of Horlu. Yeah, and I didn't lose to Greed too. Yeah, finally get back to Arbalest, for sure. Hold up, let me open my hype chest, dude. This looks like a worm. Yeah, thank you for the gifted subs, Nova. I really appreciate that. Okay, so we'll go with these. We'll take this off. Oh, let's go get the Grace real quick so I can take Flaming Strike off. Yeah, Nova's part of rent has been paid, true. I am a bit rusty on Moog phase 2. I haven't fought it in a while, but if I make it there, we'll see how it goes. Surely that guy's not gonna see me. Yeah, I'm thinking about ending on Radon. Huh? Although it'd be really awkward if I took a hit there. Because, yeah, I mean, in order of, like, scariest to least scariest, it probably is, like, Melania, Moog, Renala, Radon. So, we'll see. Although there are some good odds I die before I get to Radon. So, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. No, you don't need Radon bow for Loretta. You can do it with a regular bow and Kukris. Guess we'll do, we don't need a buff here. Although I'll probably just do Blood Flame. Or I guess we can do Golden Mount here. I want him to do the spin. I guess I should probably just kill him. Fuck him up, bro. Oh my god, he is. Oh, you might not want to stand there, bro. Dude. Yo, that guy's gaming. That guy wasn't messing around. Stagger. We know how greeting for staggers goes, but it worked out there. Nice. Yeah, I did a little bit of testing with the two knights there because for bingo I was trying to find like the fastest way to kill this guy off rip, and you just do that and hope for good RNG. That's literally all it is. Like, I've had that guy do 2/3 of Niall's health before, and I've also had him not hit him a single time. GG's, dude. Everyone hates my poor bot. I will need to go get the rock grease though pretty soon. I don't know. Should I use the rock grease on Loretta or Flaming Strike? Or just Blood Flame Blade? I feel like I should probably do one of them. My game is a bit laggy. It might have been my game. Might also be my internet. I had like a blip or two today. Look at the lilies also. I'm gonna need these. It's unfortunate we have a kind of large running section before I get to the next boss. But Melania is so cool. I gotta go to her first. So yeah, what is the +0 strat on Renala? If I do decide to do that. What am I supposed to do? Just like poison phase 1? No, that wouldn't work. Like, maybe my damage is high enough to 1 cycle? Oh wait, actually? No, I can 1 cycle her. There is a strat. Spectre sent it to me a very long time ago, but it was 2 talismans with battle axe. It was a 1 cycle. I have 4 talismans and battle axe and blood flame blade, which he might have had, I don't know, but yeah, I can just sit there with blood flame blade wild strikes and she should die in phase 1. Pretty sure that'll work. It'll be kind of close, but should work. Probably should go kill Radon for Jar Shard if I'm gonna do that. Oh, or I could also try and get a branch off on something. Who would I even branch? Giant seems a little sketchy. Dragon. I mean, you would surely do it on the Bloodhound Knight, but I don't know where you would do it. Which attack do you do it on? I'm not super great at that fight. I'm okay, but not crazy. Maybe I could do the wolves if I use the beast torch. But I don't know if they'd be able to, like, solo kill her. There's a strat I had. I wasn't +0 or RL1. I think I maybe had Howl, but it was with the +8 lance, I think, or not lance, the +8 halberd with charge 4th on it. But I can't use that, and I don't quite remember it. Yeah, I just like spam charge 4th on her and it worked, but I don't think that'll work because I think I'll be missing a lot of damage. Because I'd have to do +0 instead. Well, I guess we can sit here and think about what we're gonna do for Renala while I run to Loretta and surely not get hit. Would be nice to have a great bow here, but oh well. I can just sleep these couple of guys that are gonna be a problem instead. Wonder if I could use Rotten Breath on Loretta while she's sleeping. Probably not. That would be pretty nice. Although my damage against Renala might just be high enough that it's fine. Okay, nice, dude. I'm really happy we got the any percent, man. That's super cool. I I uploaded my battle axe run to YouTube like this past weekend. So this weekend I'm probably gonna upload a bingo video. I've kind of been alternating a little bit unintentionally, but it just happened to work out like that. So yeah, I'll probably get this one posted next weekend. Oh. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, it'll be a little bit before it gets put on YouTube, but I'm trying to like do one video a week, and I know if I start uploading a bunch, it'll be too much. And it'll just be the full run. It won't be a shortened version. I don't know when I'll get the shortened version out. It'll be a hot minute from now. But this was a pretty cool route. Like, it's pretty simple, but it was good. It worked very well. And it was pretty quick. I kinda wish I had Frost Grease. Oh wait, there's some in Ordina I can pick up. Obviously, duh. Okay, I'll go back and grab that before Loretta. I'll probably use Frost Grease on Loretta, Rock Grease on Melania. Assuming I make it that far, of course. Should have picked up that Black Knife set for some rot resist here. Although I don't need this rune pickup, but I usually grab it. Excuse me, sir. It's always really awkward when you do that and you land on that guy's head. And you're kind of like, oh, whoops. And then he starts acting like you killed him or something. So I'm not fully convinced that crouching here actually doesn't keep this guy from aggroing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so let me go grab that frost grease. Probably should, well, nah, I'll wait on the frost grease till Melania, actually. I think it makes more sense there, right? Does Bloodflame Blade cancel the frost? I actually don't know. It does, okay, yeah. So I just won't bother with frost if I'm doing Bloodflame. But I will definitely get Rot for Melania, because that will be quite the fight without it. Frost would probably be good there too, but we'll see. I do wonder if I slept her, if I would be able to do Rot. But I don't know. Let's do Blood. It'll be a long fight, but it's fine. I'm not the best at this fight, but it's okay. I don't really want her against the wall. Oh, get headshot, bozo. Nice. Oh my god, sorry about the ad again, dude. Worst streamer ever. Alright, let's go get this rock grease real quick. I'm really sorry about the ad, dude. I don't have the ad page open, so I can't actually see when it's going. Bad streamer. It's okay, there's nothing very exciting that happened. She just kind of shot some glint blades, swung her halberd. I swung my balls. One of us didn't get hit. That's pretty much all that happened. Long story short. Yo, Yo, what's up, XZ? Thanks for the GGs. We're YOLOing all great runes now, even though I'm not gonna get it. But I'm gonna see what happens. Oh, shit. Why was I in combat? I guess it doesn't matter, but why was I in combat? That's a scam. Minus 2 million. Unless, yeah. It'd be cool, but I don't know... I don't actually know the strat on, Renola. So I'm gonna have some issues there, I think. Yeah, I guess they saw me. Usually they don't see you when you do that, but... Especially because I had stealth. So I wonder if, like, a zombie saw me a mile away and just aggroed? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is unnecessary and scary, but it's habit. Gotta have some bad habits with your good habits, of course. Oh, really? It's in the team list rules? XG will be taking that straight to the verifier chat. Oh, nice jump, bro. What's up, Shara? It's not too bad. I'm mostly figuring out the fight. I did a full run earlier. I would say I got pretty good RNG, but I got the full run hitless, Romana and Melania. But yeah, she's been fine. She's a little tricky, but she's not too bad. Like, I think Bale was way harder. Yeah, sure. What do you do when you're doing no-hit RO1 plus 0 Renala? Go ahead and share with the class here, please. Who cares about Roman? I need Renala. The obviously scary boss. Yeah, true, yeah. Sure would never run such a lame-ass category on a lame-ass game. Obviously. Yeah, do you know if there's a safe attack you can use a branch on the Bloodhound Knight in Renala? Like, is that something I could do, or do I just need to, like, not try that? I kind of doubt I'm gonna get there, but just in case. When I rot Melania in phase 1, do I need to rot phase 2 as well? Surely. I'll... Dude, this is so... Like, what status am I supposed to fucking use, bro? Don't know anything about Renala no hit. Great. Flaming Strike, yeah, surely. Can P2 rot? I thought part 2 could rot, but maybe not. I honestly don't know because I don't ever rot her. Like, I don't do... When I do low damage kills, I don't do status on Melania, usually. Other than, like, maybe bleed. If the weapon naturally has it. I don't go out of my way to pick up rock grease. No, Recycle did no status. That's why he did Flaming Strike, is because he did no status. I'm not that good. Doesn't matter. All DLC remembers us? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Nah, but I cooked Morgoth on this run, don't worry. All these bingo pickups are really coming in clutch here. Let me put Golden Bow back on for my like 10% more damage. Yeah, true. Morgoth is the Rolana of base game. Okay, so phase 1, I think I'm gonna get hit here. There's no way I don't no-hit this boss. But phase 1, I'm gonna do Rot and Bleed. Phase 2, I'm gonna do Frost. And then when she does her second flower, I'll apply Blood Flame Blade, I think. So that way I actually can maybe get some value out of the Frost. Stinky time. I forgot you can like double punish everything with Starfist's Charge R2 Tap R2. And she's still not rotted yet, and she's almost half health. Are we serious right now? She's still not rotted, by the way. Can you please rot before the grease wears off, bro? Oh my god. Insane waterfall cancel? True, Flaming Strike was the answer all along. I almost got hit right there. Dude, wait, she just staggers on like 2 attacks anyway. Where's my Blade of Mercy? Ice Bleed? I mean, Frost. True, we need a dagger, dude. XC's playing Night Rain. Get called out. I don't know if she's still here. Not yet, bro. She's still got time. That was so fucked. And we're like in the corner, dude. I'm an idiot. I just walked into that. Oh, that's so funny. I deserved that one, dude. What is the strat here? This fight is like 5 minutes long. Oh, that's so funny. GG's, Melania. You have bested me this time. Yeah, the like, wow, no waterfowl or clones, and then she instantly does waterfowl in like the most cursed fashion. That was pretty funny.